This is Comic Burrito, This Week in Comics. I'm Todd.
I'm Cole.
And Cole, you feeling okay?
So low energy. Who are you?
I'm Cole! I have another mic in my ear for some reason.
This Week in Comics.
Cole's double micing it.
Yeah.
You never know when you use
Two mics, one Cole.
Yep.
Two Mike Cole is always, that's his nickname forever.
Until, guys.
Until?
You get a taste of the 3 Mike Cole.
That's too many mics. That's too many mics. That's too many mics and too many Coles.
I gin and something. Here's to you. I made a promise.
What's the something?
Something is tonic and lime.
I heard it was killing the children.
Something is it's in my glass.
That's what it is.
I'm drinking it as fast as I can. It's trying to kill the children.
Get rid of it, man.
I'm trying.
You got a kid.
Yeah. What the heck, dude?
Hi, Whack. Hi, Poser. Yeah.
Man.
Well, so you like it? Oh. Yes, it is like 5 Drink Amy. I think that's when he's overly confident.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 Mike Cole is overly confident. All right. So it's This Week in Comics. We had brand new comics.
This
also,
Week in Comics.
Hi Wes. Hi Flash Ray.
What is everybody watching us on?
We
Because
do have a Facebook page.
We only
we
have
are multi-streaming.
Only Matt is watching us on Twitter, it looks like.
Matt is?
Oh yeah, because it says in the
It'll
little
show
thing,
you
you can
next to it.
see the periscope icon. Look at
So
that.
nobody's watching us on Facebook.
Shocker.
I mean, we do have like some people that interact with everything that is posted on Facebook.
Sure.
If there's like 2 guys,
Yeah.
Just me and Cole.
your burner accounts.
Yeah.
Your guys' burner accounts.
Yep. I'm
Special.
Tom Red, the comic fan.
Who was the last real man? Why was the last real man? Yorick.
Hello, our dude. You here for the live show? Oh my goodness gracious! He
Also, my childhood.
He can judge us in real time now.
My childhood nostalgia is here.
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
Why do they have a
Ren and
joint
Stimpy.
account?
Because Stimpy's
That's
an
what they
idiot.
do.
Who cheated on who?
Stimpy, you idiot.
You don't get to have your own. Watch out sliding into those DMs. It's yeah.
Yikes.
So it's
wanna
new
talk
comic
about-
book day. We got
Talk
some
about some new comics.
really cool new comics this week. It was a fun week. We should talk about our collective picks of the week.
Yeah, so the other
I
day,
didn't prep for this.
I was kind of upset
No,
because
I don't have any
like
idea what books I'm doing.
I was
in what
getting
order.
a bunch of asphalt delivered to my house, but they said something about a forest.
He's such an asshole. I love it. He's
Oh,
doing
wax
it
on our-
again. I love it. So our first one, it's on Facebook.
Please don't watch there. That's not a whack hack.
That's okay. We'll take it. We'll take any of the love anywhere. So number 9 coming in this week, Concrete Jungle. Yeah.
It's from Scout.
I haven't got to read number 2 yet. I'm jealous.
And it is Sheldon Allen as the writer. Carl Mosert does the art. Colors is Wayana Showada.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Matt Powers is on letters.
Matt Powers, all of a sudden much more confident.
Powers. But yeah, this book is
It doesn't work here, Wes.
That'd be amazing if that worked.
well, I mean, Peter Poser started it like a little bit ago, I think.
Oh, I missed that.
But yeah, I mean, this is it. Definitely, I was not into the first one, but the second one really took off.
Not into the first one.
I mean, it deals with. I mean, if you haven't read any of this, it's kind of like a future detective story where like alien stuff are in there, and there's like 4 boobed women.
Ooh. If I would have known that, I might have pulled it.
And then there's 2 cops.
It's like Total Recall, but one better.
But one, yeah, I'll wait for the 5 boobed women. That's
Smart. Yeah, get in there. Yeah.
I mean,
I'll pull
like technically, there's this thing that they give to prostitutes that they can turn into any thing you want. So, like, if you wanted to just be in the book, you could get that.
No, there you go.
All you have to do is get into the comic book.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Yeah. Who hasn't done that?
Yeah, we didn't discuss what order they were, so I think
I just put them in private chat there, your buddy.
You could also just pop it up, and then I could just say it.
Yeah, we could.
These are not in any order whatsoever.
Yeah, they are.
On my end.
Next
They're
book.
in the next order. The next book is.
Speaking of
Well,
my
then it's
favorite
not me.
color in my shirt,
Oh man, you know what? That is a very nice green shirt you have
and
there.
also,
The other day
daughter,
I was
my
walking
black
through the woods and it was really dark, and I couldn't see very well.
Oh, you know what you should have brought with you? Your Green Lantern.
Oh, the Green
Season
Lantern.
2, number 9.
I did bring my Green Lantern, and this did not help me see in the dark.
Yeah, no. Couldn't read
That's
it
why
either.
there's this
Really
big
sucked.
crease here, because I.
Yeah, you're like this. Man, this arc just keeps giving.
I kind of
pretty
wish
great.
this was the first arc, and then there was going to be another one after this. But I also think that maybe if I revisit season 1, I'll like it more.
I just want all of the seasons. I want him to never stop doing Green Lantern.
It's fair. It's very fair.
It's so good. It's so good. I know it's polarizing to a lot of people, but I just love it so much.
I mean, I definitely am also a fan, even though I have not read any of season 2.
Sorry. I love it. I've not read it, but I love it.
I mean, the first season was great, and I just think,
Yeah.
like, in most Grant Morrison stuff, it just reads better in
a thing?
runs. So,
I don't know if that's going to help with this, but
okay. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe this weekend I've already pretty much read everything. Maybe
It's
I'll get
pretty
into that.
scattered all over. There is traces of a story arc happening. This comic addresses comic stuff that's happened in previous issues, which is neat. That doesn't happen with each of these issues.
Happy dance.
Green Lantern just barely got pushed out of my top 3 this week, and it wasn't from any lack of goodness from that. It was just I got surprised by 2. Yeah, two others were just narrowly edged it out. But
Which one of those? You could consider those other ones your champions of the week.
I mean, it's almost like the brand that Chance the Rapper made famous.
It is almost like that.
it's exactly like that.
And
isn't it?
almost like, but
Isn't that
like,
just it's almost like the name of the next book that.
But it's like almost like that. Oh my god. It just keeps getting better and better.
Champions Outlawed. This is a Marvel book, if you did not know. It's writer Eve L. Ewing, who's not related to Al Ewing.
Thank you. We're glad you stumbled here too. That's very nice of you.
Yeah, artist Simone DeMaio and Bob Quinn. Color Federico Blee, and letters VC Clayton Cowles. I've been really enjoying this book. I mean, I think the first, like, that Outlaw book came out right before COVID. Don't quote me on that. And then this, I didn't even know this was going to happen. I
everybody.
stopped it. Oh, thanks, Pete. But yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty fun team. I mean, a lot of it's been just dealing with Kamal Khan, Miles Morales, and then whoever Nova is. They deal this episode or issue, like, reason it a good amount. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I like it.
Neat. Did not read that.
Me either.
One of the few I did not read. What I did read is American Ronin number 2. You didn't accidentally get it this week?
Yeah.
I dropped it. Yeah.
Oh man,
I got
so
issue 1 by accident, and I did really like it, and I'll definitely probably most likely maybe pick up the trade because I did really like the idea of it. But there's just too many books right now. So
I love this book. It's awesome. It really just keeps going off of the, like, fuel of the first one. It's one of the few times usually when I go from a number 1 to a number 2, I'm almost always disappointed because number 1's like, ha-da-da-da! This one was just like the same energy, the same feel, kept moving, maybe not quite as dramatic, but I really liked it a lot, and it still did a lot of the same things that I enjoyed. But just nice. When it's only 5 issues, don't slow down. Like, keep it going. And it was really neat to see him get a few more tricks up his sleeve, it seems like, and deal with some adversaries and actually have, because the first one he didn't have as many problems, and it was cool to see him have to, deal. Isn't it?
And it's kind of explaining some of the things that I think that we were kind of like, we don't know what these are going to be in the first.
What is this? Yeah. Yep.
Is this happening the way that I think this is happening?
I remember when I read issue 1, I finished the book and it was like, okay, yeah. But then I read like the letter in the back and it was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna pull this for sure. And then this week I didn't. So they had them. I thought there was like 3 books this week that I was like, I really want to buy these, but I gotta pump the brakes.
Speaking of pumping the brakes,
fuck the brakes.
Speaking of pumping the brakes, you're going to pump the brakes now? You can't pump the brakes now.
You can't pump the brakes now.
It is extremely difficult to pump any brakes right now.
But we're in our house.
You're in your house.
Do you have the next one, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
There we go. I don't want to put it up.
You were looking at me like I'm wrong, and I'm like, this is the next book.
No, you're perfect.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's extreme.
I mentioned a few when we were talking about Green Lantern, how there was one that snuck up on me. I was not expecting this book to be as good as it was, and it was very close to getting my number 1 pick of the week. This was just a really fun read. There's 3 short little stories in it, and
technically, but there's even little stories within those stories.
Yeah,
so it's great.
Yeah, and
a lot of layers.
The first one was awesome, and it was like, this is gonna be my number 1 pick. And then the second one, it was like, it's still good, and then the third one, it was like,
the whole thing was amazing.
The whole thing is awesome, and I think, like you said, Todd, like it just. The only downside is that I was like, I want more of this, and it's just going to be a little one-shot thing. So
I know I need this to catapult into something more.
Yeah, if you don't like Lobo, you won't like this book.
Oh no,
because it's a Lobo book.
It's a lot of Lobo books.
I haven't read a whole lot of Lobo, but it was so good. It was fantastic. Big fan.
I thought it was going to be my number 1 yesterday because I loved it so much, and then other things bumped it. But
was this maybe your favorite death metal book so far?
That and the guidebook are probably still my couple of favorites.
This was the most fun death metal book I've read.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, I think that might be my favorite. It's just really good.
I can't think of anything else that I liked better, so that just tells me that it was. But maybe it's just because it's fresh, and if someone else extreme,
a reread might change that.
Very, very, very extreme.
It was great.
Very over the top, very extreme. It deserves all 3 of its X's.
Indeed.
For sure.
It's I really like how villainous.
Did you not get it, Cole?
No, I did. This is the only book besides Green Lantern that I did not read today.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They were bottom of the stack.
It's really fun how villainous Lobo is, and then him having to deal with more villainous people than him.
Right. Yeah, you would think he would be the most villainous villain you could get.
Hi, Mark. I got last running for him.
Oh.
Speaking of villainous.
Book is from Mad Cave. I think the writer's name may or may not be Stoney Williams. The artist is Jeff Zinski. Sorry, I'm bad at reading. Colors are Joanna LaFonte and letterer Justin Birch.
Who?
Justin Birch.
He must be new to this.
Stoney, Justin Birch. Who are these people?
Never heard of.
This book definitely just kept running with the idea that the first book left off with, and I
love
really
the
enjoyed
intro.
it.
I love the intro,
and I don't know, the outro on that last point. You're just like, what's going to happen?
Yeah, It starts off really fun, and then I'm definitely into it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still, the more that I read this and see what's happening, it's definitely like a more PG-13 version of The Boys, kind of, but also like in a kind of a way different way too. But yeah, it's got those kind of vibes. So
Totally. But yeah, it's great. Everyone should check that out. From Mad Cave once again. Stoney Williams, friend of the show, writer. I like saying friend of the show.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is because we're friends with him, he definitely gives us some secrets about what's happening in this book.
Yeah, but we can't really tell. I've heard of at least, he's given me at least like 7 of them.
Wait, you guys are getting secrets?
You guys.
Yeah, you don't get them.
I got 7 secrets that
you guys are getting paid?
Wait.
Yeah, you aren't. You're not getting the. I mean, technically, if any of us are getting paid,
Todd, we're getting paid. I just it's in the mail. It's coming. I sent it to you.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect. All right. Hey, next book. Oh, that was.
You didn't click the thing.
Fine. You can do it.
I can't.
I didn't even get to do a thing. So it's not a secret how awesome.
That one's got the picture on it.
Yeah, because it's the top 3. They get the special treatment.
Yeah, they get the secrets.
Yeah, they get the secrets.
So
Boom Studios.
Tom Taylor.
Oh yeah, Tom Taylor, Danielle D. Niculio, Walter Biamonte, and Ed Dukeshire.
This was
those are easy names.
Second book that I read today. I've heard a lot of people cooling on this book, and I am not one of those people at all.
This issue is great,
especially after this one. This one and Firepower are 2 books that I'm hearing a lot of people jumping off, and I just hope that there's enough people like me that are not jumping off of it, and these can get the runs that they deserve, because they, especially this. I almost showed it. Some shit goes down in this one.
From 7 Secrets?
Yeah, almost. This one has something that happens that I just know that my 13-year-old Micah, he's gonna hit that page. He loves like little twists and things like that, and cliffhangers and stuff.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he's gonna hit that page, and
that was fun for me.
I really like that moment. Yeah, I gotta sit in the room while he reads this issue for sure, because I know he's just gonna like jaw drop and like, no way.
Yeah.
It's just a fun book. It's I don't know that it has any major commentary towards anything. It's just and maybe it has
it does. Yeah, it has a commentary towards parenting and like how you should like treat the masses versus like a minority deciding things for the majority kind of thing. There's parallels if you want to dig for it. It's also just fun on the surface, and you don't have to worry about it.
I like that obviously 7 Secrets. I like that they kind of hold a lot. It seems like Taylor's holding a lot to his chest, and not like, I think that might be why some people struggle with it. Like it doesn't, you don't really know fully what's going on. And I don't know, I like that aspect of it. And I like that at the end of this issue, especially, like, I don't really know where they're going to go with this at this point. Like, seems like it gets done. I finished the issue and it's like, that was good. And it's like, but now where are they going to like take this? Like, it goes in little tangents that I don't expect it to really. So totally. I like 7 Secrets.
Man, what I appreciate is how it's not like super scary.
Yeah. No. And it also covers parenthood pretty good.
Yeah, it does. I did say that earlier.
I didn't realize the transition was happening until
it's fine. I was like, oh, we're still talking about it. It's fine. I'll back off the transition. But then also number two, Scary Hood number 1. What? We all read it?
Triple Burrito.
Look at that. It's by Nick Roche. Roach.
I think Roche.
Roche
would be how I would do it, but there's no Irish accent over the E. So Nick Roche, probably then.
Yeah.
Chris O'Halloran is the colorist. Sean Lee is the letters. And
IDW.
It's
we
IDW.
Do a lot of IDW books. I guess we had Last Ronin. Yeah, we had Last
Seen
Ronin.
these
This is probably our second one, maybe.
Trying to
And
think
we
of anything
interviewed
else.
the writer of Sea of
Yeah,
Sorrows.
Sea of Sorrows.
Yeah.
Oh, I've talked about Voyage to the Stars.
Yeah,
Okay.
I read
Okay.
the Clue books when those come out.
Do you?
So which one?
Clue.
Oh
Clue?
yeah, and Glow, Goosebumps, Lock and Key. I read that.
Lock and Key.
If you read X Files, that's there.
Anyway, so IDW Scary Hood. This was not. I didn't know anything about this book going into it, and I'm glad. It was interesting and it was a fun read, and it took a lot of weird turns that I thought it was fun.
I knew a lot about this book because I read a preview. So I knew everything about this book, and I enjoyed it more the second time.
Yeah.
The whole father-daughter relationship in it I get that it's like there's parts that aren't fun and it's kind of horror-y, but the father-daughter relationship and how they like go back and forth and how they talk and everything made me be like, my little girl's not 3 anymore.
So
oh god.
The first time I read the preview, it didn't really hit me all that much. But today, when I reread through like that hectic parental day, like I got like anxious and like going through it, and he's like trying to do this, and he's trying to feed her, and it's like going through, and it just like just that day. We've all 3 of us have kids, and we've all had that day, and today that one. Definitely. Maybe I've been having some rough days with my kids. I don't know.
all that virtual learning
with it very well today.
Virtual learning does that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. If you like horror stuff, you will enjoy this for where it seems like it's going. If you're not a big horror fan, it probably isn't worth a pickup. But if you like horror stuff, it's an interesting read.
It might give you a little anxiety if you're a parent.
Well, the basics. I don't know if a lot of people know of it. So it's basically like slice of life, parental, hectic book. But then like the whole thing is that the parents are getting together for like a ghost hunt type thing while their kids are at school. So they're kind of doing this. It's like Goonies grown up. But
I was going to say it's adult Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad the recount came in at Scooby-Doo.
I don't know, like if this is the right order.
What are you talking about?
Like I don't think that this is what we're supposed to do.
Yes, it is.
Are you sure? Did you look at all the votes?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I think we might need a recount.
Oh my god, you're so funny because look at this is number 1. The recount. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is Scout, and it is Jonathan Hendrick as the writer, which I think Bearded actually interviewed him a little bit ago. Gabriel Ibarra Nunez is the artist. Color is Sunel Grange. I don't know. I did not get that, and I'm not going to get the letter's name right. So, but yeah, this book was awesome.
Christian Doklamansky.
Yep.
Sunil Garage. It's not Garage. Whoa.
Yeah.
This is an intense book.
Do I need to find that? Because I don't.
I mean, I know where you can find it.
We got the preview for it, buddy.
But do I need to go buy it? Because I can
also my filter went down like depressingly as you did that. I just went.
It's like, there it goes again.
I would definitely recommend finding. I'm probably gonna try to find the physical, or if they do a trade, I'll probably get it because I'm already.
That cover looks dope.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I'm in love with this book already.
I definitely thought that I might have pre-ordered it after I read the Ash Can, but I didn't get a copy. But I'm getting one in the Scout box, so it's not like a huge deal for me. But yeah, this is amazing. I mean, it's a.
Oh, it didn't come out today, actually. Oh.
What?
Oh, never mind.
Wait, what? Oh, maybe that's why then. Whoopsie. Well, it said it was supposed to come out yesterday when I checked. So
I got it from League of Comics. I think it said today too. So
that's what I saw too, unless it changed. But either way, who cares? We read it,
and it's amazing. So preview for next week.
Either way.
Yeah,
yeah. Like, oh my god! So this gives you a week to try to get this if it's coming out in a week from today. Because
so maybe I will get a copy then.
It's so good. It's really good.
Well, I'll wait then, and then because if you're getting one in your box,
I don't know how much I want to get into it. It's essentially it's political but a thriller.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of action in the first 4 pages.
Okay, so I guess the author said that it's pushed back to the 18th.
Interesting. Well, we learned a little fun fact today, so this is easily the first time that we've had a mess up. But whatever.
Yeah, this is the first time we've ever messed up.
We've been perfect until this point.
Until this point.
Man, it was bound to happen.
Also, Will, welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
I think I might have missed you in the comments there.
So that's our top 9 of the week. 1 for next week.
Yeah, that's a preview.
It's a preview issue.
We'll just, here's like some books that you could put in a slot of some sort. These also came out today.
Yeah.
So you pick which one.
I haven't read. That's the only book I didn't get to read, and it's because they forgot to pull it for me again, and I had to wait for somebody to like pick the B cover instead of the A because I was like, I want the A. Yeah. So that's the only book I have that I haven't read.
The Love Show is great, by the way. Thank you for being a part of it, even though you're not really a friend of the show.
Wow.
He said earlier we throw that term around
Bearded,
too loosely. So
Bearded, I don't know
have a lot of friends of the show.
I don't know if I get extra points, Bearded, but I didn't pick the recount or know that it was the number 1. So just saying, I wasn't a part of that.
Because you're not aware of the books that we get, you're getting extra points.
Yeah.
Terminal Punks was pretty good.
If it was coming out, I would have known about it because I would have looked at it and been like, that's cool. Terminal Punks was awesome. That would be like my number 5. I really liked that book, and I saw it, and it was the same thing. I was like, man, it's such a weird book, but it's a lot of fun too. So I kind of wanted to get that one.
I mean, when I read it, I was in a weird funk in the beginning of the day, and I feel like 3 of the books that I read probably didn't get the right attention, and that might have been one of those. So I'm probably going to reread that along with We Only Find Them When They're Dead and American Runnin'. So in case you wanted to know which books I had a weird funk of reading today, those are the 3.
Children of the Grave.
Yeah, so I definitely did not read Children of the Grave because I read the recount. So maybe that one will secretly make it on our list next week, even though it came out this week.
Ooh. I'm definitely not doing anything right now.
If Death Metal and 7 Secrets both weren't surprisingly awesome, then Terminal Punks definitely would have been up there for me. And Villainous. I felt bad knocking Villainous down, honestly. It's one of those weeks that it was a short pull list for me, but they were all really, really good, and I like when that happens.
Yeah, I know Todd.
On weeks that I get like 10, 15, 20 books and stuff, and it's like you read through it and it's hard to narrow it down. And then I feel like on weeks that I get 4 or 5, it's even harder because it's just like, oh.
And I know, like Todd and I were saying too, like those top 3 books for us, we all were kind of solid, but like anything under there, like you could have swapped them. Like, I mean, even like I really like the Detective Comics that came out. I think that's kind of setting up for something. It's either setting me up for something or I'm just going to be vastly disappointed all over again. But I think it's going in the right direction. I think there was an artist change on this one. I really liked the art on this. I mean, The Flash was pretty good. I read that right before we started.
I feel like it was almost easier to make my picks before, when I didn't have to straight pick my top 3, when we would kind of fight over it and stuff. Yeah. It'd be like, oh, well, Todd really wants Scary Hood. He can have that, and I'll put Villainous in mine. Yeah,
we both want this one. One takes one takes the other.
Yeah, I could let a really good book go that I wanted in my top 3, and then it made it easier. But now it's like, now I have to.
Cool. I
saw that.
Okay, I shifted them down.
Oh,
so it's not
Oh, I thought you were talking about what Sam said. Sam apparently hates champions, but that's fine.
Oh,
I like it. It's been
no.
pretty good. I like it. I liked there is a twist with a character that I guess.
So let's do, because Todd needs to get out of here soon.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let's do Cole's top 3.
And I don't know where champions is. Here it is.
There it is. Oh, I did have to do that really quickly. It's a little squished in there. That's fine. And then, so villain is Champions Outlawed and Scary Hood for Cole. We've got
Scary
the longest title so far.
Death
that
Metal.
Even while abbreviated.
Infinite Hour Extreme.
Well, it's also Dark
Seven
Knight's
Secrets
Death
of
Metal.
I know.
Infinite Hour Extreme.
Metal,
So
Infinite
you
Hour.
can never complain about me having long titles ever
No.
again.
Number 1.
I mean, they can see it on the screen.
Number 3.
Yeah,
You get it.
you get it. And then I am 7 Secrets, American Ronin, and Scary Hood. The recount may have been each of ours number 1s. Cole
Yeah,
and I
me and
may
Dad.
have had the recount for
I've
number
never
1.
heard of it. I don't. That doesn't come out until next week, so I would.
So I adjusted. This would be our 1 through 3, and then recount might be our number 1s next week.
But who knows? Next week could
Who
have
knows?
better
It could
things.
be
What a
different.
twist!
But my
Ooh,
goodness,
I'm interested to see that. I want to know.
able to pick this up. Please pick it up. It's incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
Very
Pick up
mature,
Scary Hood.
very intense, but it's very good.
Definitely pick up Scary.
And like it is very, I mean, like with today's times and like what happened, maybe this.
Oh yeah, it's timely. It is
Yeah.
timely.
I mean, yeah, like the ash can for it, the like 4-page thing is like this guy gets taken and then he gets a phone call and it's like, we need you to kill the president. And that's how the ash can ends.
That's funny. I like it.
And that's one of the few books I think the ash can is not just part of the book.
It is extreme enough. If you are talking about death metal, it is borderline too extreme. I don't think you should get it because I don't know if you can handle Lobo Infinite Hour Extreme. It might be too much.
Her brain may melt.
It might be too much.
Wait
Although
until you can have gin again, and then try it.
Although honestly, you might actually really enjoy this as just a one-off. I don't think you really need to know anything else that's going on. It kind of makes fun of DC in a bunch of stuff, and you might enjoy it. Although it is $6, so it might not be worth it to you.
Yeah,
since you're not involved. Don't tell me. I'm just saying it's extreme. It's extremely extreme.
He's definitely not reverse psychologying you.
No, I'm saying don't buy it.
Like seriously.
No, really don't. It's maybe go to your shop and see if they'll let you see if they have a reader copy.
Just lick it and then it becomes yours.
Go to your library and check it out.
I
That's
don't
the thing, right?
some
Our library does.
Thing.
They get Saga,
Yeah, they get.
and they got The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and they get Batman too.
That's cool.
And
I get
a couple others. Because I had to wait when I was reading. I wanted to catch up on the Tom King run before the end, and I got 6 issues from the library. It was weird, like walking up. It was funny because I had to go to the counter because I couldn't find them in the normal comic area, and I was like, so I went up to the counter and I'm like, hey, it says on the website that you have them, and I can't find it anywhere. I looked in the magazine subscription area, and I looked in the graphic novel area, and I can't find Batman. And he's like, oh, it's in the kids section over here. I was just like,
it's the teen section.
teens. Yeah, he said kids though. He said kids for me and pointed, and it's like there's whole room and there's like this neon sign that says teens and stuff on it. I'm like, yeah, it's for my kid. Yeah,
I've been in that room a few times, and especially when there's a bunch of teen.
It's really awkward when you're in there, yeah.
But it's also very stinky
yeah.
because it's a bunch of teenage boys, and I'm like,
It's like
"Woo!"
nine.
It
Like
smells
nine
like
teenage boys huddled around 3 computers playing Fortnite.
yes. And I'm like, "Ooh."
And
It smells just like that.
That's really
and they all look at you like you're a pedophile, and I just want to leave.
Well, stop looking at them like that,
Yeah.
man.
But that's cool
Stare at them
that
while holding Batman. Like,
the library helped you wrap
You're
that
like
around.
looking over Batman
Yeah.
at them. Yeah, that's really not a good look.
Why are you
man.
trying to hide behind that plant in the corner? You're being weird.
So apparently we have a winner, which is he just needs to give the winner so then I can leave.
Who's the winner?
He says he has a winner, but he's not. He didn't. He just says I have my winner, and it's still going to be freaking Nick, because
It's fair. It's fair.
Double click.
Oh, it still looks all right like that.
I don't think that it.
No, Wes, ours does have that. That's why I couldn't
Cole,
find it.
Cole is going to cry.
I
Why
looked
is he
in
gonna
the
cry?
graphic.
Oh, maybe he picked me.
Couldn't find it.
Oh my god,
And
I
then,
can see it. You've villainous. He liked
He
villainous
doesn't
a lot.
have champions, though, for sure.
But if he doesn't do 7 secrets, then that takes out 2 from us. Ah, there we go. Good job there, Coley.
Wow.
all I have to do is tell him I don't love him, and he just comes running back for it.
I don't give any shits.
I know. I literally said I'd rather have the chaos approval earlier today. That's why.
Oh, I mean, me too.
Who wouldn't?
I don't give a shit. These are my favorite comics. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Wait, Bearded, what if I were to drop out 7 secrets for Green Lantern? Then do I win?
No, that's not going to help you.
What if I put
Green
in...
Lantern doesn't help anybody win at anything.
What if I go Scary Hood, Death Metal,
Unless it's
and Last Ronin? If they can pick a book from last week, or from next
week,
then I can get a book from last week.
but
Right?
we didn't. Do you see that in our list, dude?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't see that book.
I'm just saying. I think it skewed it a little.
Ow, it's not
It
there.
just doesn't seem fair.
Wow, he loses once and he
I
just
think,
goes off the deep end.
I demand
I've
a
won. You
recount.
won
I
once.
think there were fake ballots.
I didn't win once.
And
I'm pretty sure you did.
The only time I won was the first time he was like, "Oh, Nick would actually have chosen this. Okay, I changed my vote."
Yeah.
And so I was just like, "Okay, screw this. The rules are changing for Nick to win. I don't care."
What if I went Scary Hood, Terminal Punks,
Mm.
and
Taskmaster was excellent. I'm
And
so
Green
excited for this run. Like, it's really cool. Cool. We got lots of points. Speaking of which, I'm gonna leave. Are you guys gonna hang out for a bit?
We can wrap it.
Do you want to wrap it? What?
wrap it.
Okay. Cool. Well, thanks everybody for getting wrapped up with us. I'm just gonna start unbuttoning my shirt.
All the way. All the way.
you gotta
All
wait
the
till we're
way.
done.
I love you too, buddy. I'm not bitter. I just don't care. I like my comics. They're the best ones. You have a good night, everybody. Thanks for getting wrapped up with us.
Bye.
I'm tired.
I'm Cole.
I'm Nick.
And this has been
Boo.
This Week in Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.